This is a short video to introduce to you the DAQ demo box. First of all, if you look at the top of this unit here, you will see that there is a data acquisition hardware by National Instruments, and it's called the NI-USB 6009, and it's specifically clearly mentioned that there is a 8-bit inputs, 14-bit ADC, analog to digital converter, right? So if you look carefully on the left hand side, you have the analog channel, and on my right hand side there, if you see very clearly, you will see the digital channels as well. Now if you in this hardware itself, there are several peripherals that are connected to it. Maybe just let me introduce briefly. Now there's a sensor here. This little sensor is the light sensor, or called the LDR, light dependent resistor sensor here. So it's a sensor that is connected to the analog input, and when there is change in light intensity, this sensor will pick up the ambient light, which is the light in the environment. Now the next introduction to this unit is this lamp. So this is an analog output, so we can use the voltage output to control this lamp brightness. Now, and moving on, we have this little device, is the sensor. It's called the LM335. It's a temperature sensor. Now besides that, this is just the power indicator. There are 4 push buttons. Now what you don't see here is there is actually a buzzer. Alright, there's a buzzer here which is embedded underneath the box. And then over at this side, there are 4 colored LEDs, as you can see over here. Now, so let me just bring you to see the front view of this demo unit. Now this piece of information is one of the most crucial. Starting from the left hand side, you have the analog input. You can see that there's an AI0, okay, which is connected to the temperature sensor. Now AI stands for analog input channel 0, right, on the left hand side. I'm talking about this here. Okay, now then you have the AI1, which is the analog input channel 1, which is connected to the light sensor, which I mentioned to you earlier, is the LDR. Then you have the analog output, which have the AO. Okay, you can see very clearly AO. Analog output channel 0 is connected to the lamp. So the most important thing for this video here is to make sure you understand the channel. How do you configure the channel? Analog AO stands for analog output channel 0. Okay, moving along here, we have also got the digital as well. So you have the P1 means port 1 channel 0. It's connected to the red switch, the red push button, as you can see at the top there, the red push button. Then you have the port 1 line 1, which is connected to the black switch. Then you have the yellow switch and the green switch respectively. These are the 4 push buttons that I was talking to you earlier. And then finally over here you have the digital output, right? So it's a P0 channel 0, P0 line 0 connected to the red LED, port 0 line 1 connected to the yellow LED, and port 0 line 2 connected to the green LED. Then you have the port 0 line 3, which is connected to the orange LED. And finally you have the port 0 line 4 connecting to the buzzer. So this is a quick overview of the hardware that we will be using in the lab. Thank you for watching.